Alright guys, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO video, and today we're looking at a new archetype that I've built here on PTCGO, and this is going to be my Sylveon Decidueye Vileplume deck. So, I was live streaming on Friday, and I showcased the deck, and I really liked it. So basically, the idea of this deck is to use Sylveon-GX with Decidueye-Plume, and what makes it so good is it's a really control of Decidueye-Plume variant. Now, a lot of Decidueye-Plume decks that you've probably seen will use Decidueye-Plume with Ninetales, or they'll just use it with colorless attackers like Drampa, Drampa, Lugia, stuff like that. Well, this list uses this with Sylveon. Now, one thing Vileplume does do is has Irritating Pollen. So what Irritating Pollen will do is it shuts down items completely. Now, this counts for you also. Now, while it's good for you to shut your opponent down, it can be bad for you because you lose your own items. This can obviously become a bit of a hazard for you and can actually be pretty devastating sometimes. However, we have Sylveon-GX. Now, Sylveon-GX, everyone uses it with hammers and flare guns. They use it as a stall deck. Those decks are very annoying, and even then Sylveon hasn't been performing too well recently. Well, what if we try Sylveon with Decidueye-Plume? So Magical Ribbon for 1 fairy lets you search your deck for up to 3 cards and put them into your hand. Now, when you have Item Lock in play, not only does it make it harder for your opponent to end you because they won't have access to Versus Seeker N, but this can get you cards that can get you out of Item Lock. So when you're Item Locked and you Item Lock yourself, whatever, you can Magical Ribbon and grab 3 cards you need. So it's like, alright, I don't have a supporter, I'll do Magical Ribbon for Sycamore, and I might as well just grab Ultra Ball and Level Ball that I'm not going to use anymore because Vileplume's in play. So that's kind of what the idea with Magical Ribbon is in this deck. Magical Ribbon makes this deck really good. Also, you can Magical Ribbon for, like, Force the Giant Plants, Gloom and Vileplume, and then, do the next turn Vileplume. So, Sylveon has a lot of good traits with Magical Ribbon. That's why I really like it. I always found Magical Ribbon to be a good attack. You didn't have to use Magical Ribbon as an annoying Sylveon stall deck. You can use Magical Ribbon as, like, a deck to help you, build up your other attackers. You can even use Magical Ribbon in, like, a Stage 2 deck, you know what I mean? You can Magical Ribbon for, like, Rare Candy, Stage 2, Stage 1 version of that Pokemon. That alone makes Sylveon really playable. And that's why I really like Magical Ribbon. I think it's a very underrated attack, that a lot of players use it in a context where they need to use it as a stalling attack, which it's no fun to play against Sylveon stall. Now, yes, Sylveon-Plume technically is kind of an annoying deck because you are using Vileplume, but it's a more strategic deck is what I like. This deck involves a lot of skill, not like Garbodor or Caparos. It involves a lot of skill, it involves a lot of strategy, and that's what I like about this. Now, Sylveon has some good attacks also. It has Fairy Wind, a Fairy, and a DC. You do 110 damage. This is okay. My main problem with Fairy Wind is it actually doesn't do a lot of damage. It does not take one-shots. Even with a Choice Band, you're only doing 140. Even with, like, 1 Feather Arrow, you're only doing 160, so you're not really one-shotting anything. This isn't really good against Ninetales, because you Fairy Wind a Ninetales, they can bounce back. You Fairy Wind a Tauros, they bounce back. Fairy Wind is not that strong in hindsight, but it is still very good. It's a good amount of damage. Decidueye, the math can sometimes work out for you, where after you use Fairy Wind and a few Feather Arrows, your next turn, you can use Feather Arrow to knock that Pokemon out, and then they'd have to bring something up while it's still your turn. So that's kind of why Fairy Wind can be okay. The math can sometimes work in your favor. And then you have Plea GX. Now, I feel like most of the time you're going to use Hollow Hunt with this deck, but you can also go with Plea GX also if you really feel like it. Plea GX is really good. Basically, what it does is it puts 2 Pokemon from your opponent's bench back into their hand. And the reason why I like this is if you're playing against a Metagross or like a Bulu or like a Vikavolt Bulu deck or even a Stage 2 deck, and they've used Candy after the Plume, or they had to manually evolve before, because they couldn't use Candy because Vileplume's in play, you can plea them and completely reset that, and it will make it so much harder on your opponent to be able to build their field back up. This is why I really like Plea GX. Plea with Vileplume can be very devastating sometimes. Now, I feel like Hollow Hunt's better. You only play 2 Rainbows in this deck to attack with Decidueye. Sorry, I had to get a drink there. But yeah, you only use 2 Rainbows to attack with Decidueye. Hollow Hunt might be more important to make sure you don't run out of energy, but Again, Plea can be very good in a lot of situations. Metagross is still a bit of a tricky matchup. We've kind of tried to crack down on Metagross the best we can. Vileplume Plea on Metagross on the bench can be devastating because they lose their Metagross on their field. Flareon's in the deck, so you can at least hit them for weakness. A Choice Band will let you hit a Metagross for weakness with Flareon and one-shot them. You can't do it without a Choice Band is the only issue, but it's fine. Flareon allows you to one-shot Lurantis, which is cool. So Metagross shouldn't be too bad. You also have Decidueye, which can be a good tank against Metagross since they can't one-shot it. So yeah, that's kind of how that works. You also have Lele to attack too, I guess. Energy Drive is pretty good. We have cracked down a lot of different matchups. The biggest one we have is Vespiquen. We do play one copy of Karen in the deck. This is a very weird card to see, but when you play against Vespiquen, when you item lock them, you basically are going to force them to not be able to use Special Charge. You also shut down their Ultra Balls. This is very good because Vespiquen relies so heavily on a lot of items to get rid of their Pokemon. When they have to use Sycamore, then you can just kind of come in late game Karen them, and you basically seal the win against Vespiquen. I like having that Karen in the deck. It's really good against Vespiquen. And I like it. I mean, if you ever need to use Karen to get Pokemon back too, I mean, there you go. But yeah, we do play one copy of Karen for that. So we cracked out on a lot of matchups in this deck. We go with a 3-2-1 Flareon line. The reason we play 3 Eevees instead of 2 because we only have the 2 Sylveons, not because we need that spot for Flareon, but also because you want to start with Eevee. You don't want to start with Oddish, you don't want to start with Tapu Lele, you don't want to start with Shaymin, you don't want to start with Rowlet, you want to start with Eevee because it allows you to go turn 1 with a Fairy Energy into Sylveon. Now, sadly, Eevee only works with basic energy. If it worked with Rainbow, it would have been nicer, but you have to play Fairy Energy. So we play 4 Fairies in the deck. The reason we play 4 is so that we have a better odds of being able to hit a Magical Ribbon. If we were to go like 3 Rainbows, 3 Fairies, the odds of going Magical Ribbon, you know, Energy Evolution to Sylveon would be a lot more, you know, thinner because we don't have as much Fairy Energy. It would be nice if Rainbow would work with Energy Evolution, but it doesn't, so it's kind of sad. But if you want, you can go, you know, 2 Grass, but Rainbow lets you attack with Sylveon if you need it. And also, if you are super desperate, you can use Tapu Lele. Just a thought. I mean, you can even use the Rainbow Energy to use Solar Beam if, like, you're playing against, I don't know, Lapras beats me. I don't know. There's a lot of options with Rainbow Energy. It's a little nicer. Kind of susceptible to Drampa, but it works perfectly fine. And you'll see I did get a game with this deck on live stream where I played against a Garb Drampa Espeon deck. I ended up winning, so that video, or that gameplay, sorry, will be at the end of the video. That'll be the last gameplay. I'll probably find one match, and then I'll put that game at the end of the video. It's a really good match against the Drampa deck. It showed that even though you play pretty scarce energy amounts, especially made in special energies, Drampa can still be a decent matchup. You'll see how that game went. It was pretty good. It's a pretty good game. So those are all of our Pokemon. We go 2-2-2 Vileplume, 2 Leles, 1 Shay, 3-3 Decidueye, 3-1-2 Sylveon line. Some tech cards you could add, some things I was considering adding into the deck. You could add Comfey to the deck if you are really worried about the matchup against Espeon. Comfey could be decent. It blocks Zorua, it blocks Lapras, and it blocks Espeon. These are all net positives, I feel. So Comfey isn't that bad to have in this deck. The problem is it uses up a bench space. Sometimes you can't afford that. So you could add Comfey if you want. You could even add Xerneas EX. Xerneas EX could be a decent counter to Ninetales, because what you can do is you can break through their Ninetales and then finish them off with X-Blast with a few Feather Arrows. If you want to do that, it takes more energy, but you might as well. I mean, it's also a good sniping attack. So Xerneas EX and Comfey are 2 of my favorite tech cards that you could integrate into this deck. Now we get into the items. Your standard 3 level balls. 3 level balls because we play Oddish, Gloom, Rowlet, Dartrix, and Eevee. 1 Revitalizer to get our Pokemon back. Even with Karen, we're obviously not going to use Karen all the time. It's, you know, can help your opponent when it's not Vespiquen. 4 Ultra Balls. Obviously, we're going to play 4 to search out our deck. 4 Force Giant Plants so that we can go straight from Rowlet, Dartrix, Decidueye in 1 turn. Obviously, turn 1 Plume them. 1 Karen, again, if you play against Vespiquen, this kind of nails the coffin against Vespiquen after you item lock them. 2 Lysandres to bring stuff up. We don't play Versus Seeker, so we're scarce on our supporters. 3 Ends. For draw support, we got 1 Olympia. I do want to play 2. I couldn't find room for a second one. I didn't know what to take out, but 1 I think is fine enough. We do play 3 Float Stones, which makes up for it. 3 Sycamores for draw support. 1 Choice Band. If you can hit this before you item lock, you can put it on Sylveon or Decidueye. Do more damage. 3 Float Stones to give something for your treat. Mainly Decidueye and Vileplume. I mean, if you want, you can even go 4 Float Stones, because Float Stone really helps you when you play against Espeon. We got 4 DCEs. DCEs obviously for Fairy Wind, for Razor Leaf, and even for Energy Drive. All can use DCE. 2 Rainbows so we can attack with Decidueye. 4 fairy energies. I'd like to go with split 3 rainbows, 3 fairies, but you have to play the 4 fairy energies for Sylveon, because with 4 it increases the odds of hitting the fairy energy early on, so you can go quick energy evolution. It's just how it has to be. But yeah, this is my Sylveon Decidueye Vileplume list. It's, in my opinion, a pretty innovative way to play Sylveon. And yeah, let's find a match with it, not some matches. Let's find a match with the deck, see it in action, and see if the deck is any good. Okay, let's go find a match with our deck. Yeah, I want to get one game in here with the deck, because I got a good game on my live stream that I'm going to put at the end of the video for my second game, if you guys don't mind that. So here we go, we play against a grass colors deck. Probably Lurantis, which I'm fine with, as long as we can get the Flareon, and we get Tails. What? I thought that was going to be Tails, though. Totodile, why do you do this to me, man? Come on, Totodile, I thought we were friends. And, alright. Our hand is pretty unplayable. Hopefully my opponent is generous enough to end me. Okay, he's going to mulligan. Oh, it's another Decidueye deck. Okay, luckily we do have the Flareon tech. He might be playing DecidueyePlume. I don't see any signs of Tapu Lele, though, which is kind of suspicious. Oh, it's Victory Bell. My boy's got Victory Bell. At least he's mulliganing a few times, which is going to give me some extra cards, which is good. We'll see what we can get here. The Olympia seems to be valuable. Ah, nothing. I mean, we have Ultra Ball, so we can at least get a Tapu Lele, but... you know, I was hoping to, you know, maybe go off with a hand that size. Unless my opponent wants to end me and gives me an even better hand. Looks like he will be the one to put a Force Giant Plants down first, which will help us out a little bit. So, hopefully that goes well. If not, I think we're going to have to Ultra Ball away a few things. I need the Olympia in case of Victory Bell. And okay, my opponent will end me. Alright, he is going to be nice enough to end me here. Alright, it just seems whenever I do end up getting those mulligans, my opponent ends up ending me. I don't know, do they always have end in their hand? Oh, is this guy going to be nice enough to put the Force down first? He isn't. He isn't. He is not a nice guy, guys. This opponent, not very nice. Alright, is Flareon in the deck? It's not. Why would Flareon be in the deck? The one matchup that we desperately need Flareon not to be prized. My boy's got to be prized. Why am I not surprised? I'm going to grab Oddish here. If he put a Force down, this hand would be really good. But unfortunately, it looks like we are going to have to discard some cards here. I mean, we could go Shaymin, but I think I'll go Tapu Lele instead. I mean, I could have went Shaymin, got rid of Dartrix and Decidueye, but yeah, I'll just go Sycamore. Hopefully, we can just hit our Revitalizer and all will work out well for us. So we'll go for Sycamore here. Yeah, okay, we'll go Sycamore. Alright, we need a lot here. We're going to need, like, Floatstone and stuff, too, to be able to pull this off. Okay, we got the Revitalizer. I mean, we do have the Decidueye. I think we'll go Decidueye. I mean, we can't go Vileplume this turn, so... I mean, we might as well just go Decidueye. Seems fine. We obviously can't attack him, but we may as well. I don't like putting Forced in play. It helps my opponent, but, I mean, he plays Forced Giant Plants, too. It doesn't really matter. We'll hold on to Tapu Lele in case he ends me, I guess. We'll Feather Arrow the active. I mean, we can two-shot him thanks to Feather Arrow, so, I mean, that's good, unless this dude plays, like, some random tech. And I think we'll go Magical Ribbon here. I will get a Gloom, a Plume, and I will also get a Floatstone. Actually, we'll grab Gloom, DCE, and Floatstone. Unless he ends me, obviously. We'll grab these three. I want to have a DC in my hand so that we can actually attack him next turn. Kind of, if we had Flareon in the deck, we would knock him out next turn. It would be so much better. But my boy Flareon just didn't want to be in the deck the one time we actually needed it. What a troll, what a troll. Alright, best case scenario, he doesn't get a Decidueye and he doesn't attack me with Razor Leaf. We should be okay. Razor Leaf usually doesn't one-shot you, but because of Decidueye's Feather Arrow, it does. So let's see. He's going to end me. Alright, rip the hand we got. See, if we Vileplumed him, he wouldn't have been able to Via Seeker for N. That's the lovely part about using Vileplume and Magical Ribbon, is they won't have access to Versus Seeker for N. Okay, he's going for a Field Blower. Okay, that's fine. And an N. Okay, at least he didn't Field Blower off 2 Floatstones, so he probably only plays the 1 in his deck. Confirms he doesn't play Plume, though. Alright, come on, give me a better hand than we got. No! Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Oh no. Oh, and he concedes! Well, we'll definitely get another match in before I show you guys that game against on my stream. I mean, we weren't able to do much with that hand, if I'm gonna be quite honest with you. I think, honestly, the best play would just knock out the Decidueye, because we had the Olympia in our hand. We had the Floatstone, so... We would have been fine if he brought out Victory Bell, but he conceded. We'll move on and find another match here. I need to get a drink of my water. Alright, I'm gonna go Tails. I'm trusting you, Totodile. Yes, thank you, Totodile. I knew if I clicked Tails long enough, you would be Tails. Alright, so my opponent, I don't know what he's gonna be playing, and okay. We got a decent hand. Yeah, it's not bad. I don't mind that. I mean, it's fine to lose Decidueye and stuff, because you do play Revitalizer, which you can always a magical ribbon for. At least we do get the turn 1 Eevee. Starting with Eevee is obviously your best Pokemon, but hopefully we can get a Plume down. I'm probably going to Ultra Ball for Oddish here. Alright, let's see. What is he going to be playing? Vespiquen? Hey! Okay, obviously Forest helps him, but if we can Vileplume him, it's going to slow him down quite a bit. Alright, make sure Karen's in the deck, though. I watch it's going to be prized, just like that Flareon. Okay, good. Karen's in the deck. Alright, that's all we need to know, is Karen is not prized. So, Ultra Ball here. And obviously the plan is to try and get a Vileplume going quick. Is Revitalizer in the deck? It's not. Wow. Okay, Revitalizer's prize. So we're gonna lose one of our Decidueyes for now until we get Revitalizer, unless we plume ourselves. So looks like one Decidueye is gonna be in the discard. Well, I mean, we do have Karen too, and we're probably gonna use that this game, so it's fine. All right, Sycamore, give me Gloom, Vileplume, and Floatstone. That's all I ask. We need to turn 1 Plume him here. Come on. Don't let me down. Can I get a hell yeah? Okay. I gotta make a conscious decision here. I think I'm gonna just give up the Dartrix. Yeah, I kinda have to. We need the DC for next turn. I'll give up a Dartrix. That's fine. I mean, we already lost the Decidueye, so I'm fine with that. I almost grabbed another Vileplume. That wouldn't have been good. But at least we can turn 1 Plume him. Yeah, that seems good. Seems good to me. We got it, boys. We got it. Here we go. And Vileplume, turn 1. Now we're in full control of the match, and all we have to do is end up hitting our Karen in the late game after my opponent burns a bunch of resources. Then we Karen him, and he's going to struggle to get Pokemon back in his discard pile. So yeah, you can see how deadly this deck can get. Next turn, our plan is to Decidueye him. We can obviously use Karen to get our Decidueye back, so hopefully that'll happen. But again, I don't want to Karen him so early on. I need to do it a little later. He's going to grab a Lysandre, though. It doesn't really matter when he brings up, I guess. Okay, that's fine. I'll just retreat. It's not a big deal. I'll just retreat. Okay, that's not funny. Alright, I'll hold on to this hand then for a sec. I'll hold on to this hand. I'll just do Magical Ribbon here. We'll get a Dartrix. We'll get a Forest because we're not going to need that anymore. We'll get a DC so we can attack him. That's fine. Yeah, we got the Decidueye, we're good. I just need, because you can Magical Ribbon and then just get items you don't need anymore out of your deck. So that's kind of the plan there. We see a Sycamore. Okay, how many Pokemon is he going to get rid of? Just, okay, not a lot. He's probably not going to knock me out this turn. Choice Band is not even in play. He doesn't have access to Acro Bike or Ultra Ball. I do really want to Karen him. I do really want to put him with a Karen, though. Karen would be nice. Maybe, well, I didn't want a Magical Ribbon because I don't want to lose my Karen right now. I mean, we can probably get it back with Hollow Hunt. Still not ideal. Looks like he's bringing in Tapu Lele. Okay, that's interesting. It's gonna put a bit more pressure on me. Maybe I should have grabbed Olympia then. Interesting. Okay, well, we can go Decidueye here, which is all that matters. Lele might become a bit of an issue. Not gonna lie. I think we'll attack it. That's fine. Because then we can just attack him with the other Tapu Lele if we can hit her DC here. What are we gonna get, Sycamore? Okay, not what I was looking for. We got another Eevee. We will probably, I mean, we could go Flareon. Doesn't really matter, but I guess. And I guess we hit him with a Fairy Wind here, and he can't knock me out. Luckily, his Lele, when it attacked me, it wasn't in 2-shot range, which is good. If we can find another Decidueye here off of this N, hopefully we can actually hit him for a knockout. Oh, wow. This guy's a jerk and a half. Okay, well, he's used up 2 DCs to take me out, so he can't obviously attack me with the Vespiquen. That's easy now. Plus, we can end him to 4 with Item Lock and Play. That's pretty OP. It's going to put down stuff we don't want to draw into. Okay, please, either Dartrix and Decidueye or DCE. None of the above. Awesome. Alright, we'll just sacrifice Rowlet then, that's fine. We can knock him out anyways next turn, so it's not a big deal. Kinda sucks. That knockout was pretty unexpected. Tapu Lele is a bit of an issue too. but it's okay. We're kind of low on energy. We've already used 2 fairies and 2 DCEs. Hollow Hunt needs to come soon. Alright, we're gonna get knocked out. We can hit him though with a Feather Arrow. Maybe we could... Fairy Energy topic would be great. Sylveon... we don't have an energy though. Not good. Alright, well, what I can do is I guess we can trap that Eevee since it does have a 2 retreat cost. I might have to knock out that Zorua. Alright, what are our 2 prizes? I'm hoping for an energy. No! This is not good. Guess we just bring this up, force him to stand in to get out of it. I'm gonna bring in Sylveon, it's fine. It would take a lot for him to actually attack me, so I'll just bring in Sylveon. What? Did you top deck that? Oh my god, you gotta be joking me. Oh my god, you top decked a Sycamore. I mean, still, he has to get quite a bit here to attack me. So it's not the end of the world. There's our Karen, okay, and still not an energy though. I mean, we're not like completely low on energy. Like, we still have 2 DCs left, we still have 2 fairies, we still have like 6 energies in the deck. So hopefully we can hit it soon. I'm gonna have to Karen him really soon. I'll probably Karen him in like a few more turns. I'll wait for him to play a couple more like Sycamores. Oh, there's the Rainbow Energy. And now is the time to do Magical Ribbon. Alright, we are gonna take damage, that's fine. So we'll go for Magical Ribbon here, and we'll get DCE, we'll get... Oh, the other Rainbow's prized. Alright, I'll grab a Fairy Energy then. I don't know, just in case he tries Lysandre me again. And we'll grab Dartrix. So the other Decidueye's prized, okay. Looks like Karen's gonna have to come in clean soon. Yeah, okay, I was thinking maybe we could grab a Lysandre instead. Too late, obviously, but it was in the discard. So we could have Lysandre the Vespiquen out and try and knock it out. The fact that we can't get 2 Decidueyes in play is kind of hazardous. Not a big deal, though. And then we can Karen him really soon. Not right now, though. I gotta wait for him to burn a few more Sycamores, because that's really his only way of getting Pokemon in the discard pile, other than Klefki and Unknown. Alright, looks like we're gonna get End. We still have the energy on us, so it's fine. And he's used up 2 DCEs, so hopefully he doesn't hit it. He's going for Sycamore. Alright, yo, go ahead, burn that Sycamore and discard a bunch of Pokemon. Actually, please discard all of your Sycamores here. Let's see. Okay, lost a few things. Shaymin is kind of annoying because we get that back. That gives him access to Shaymin. Okay, Flareon is a little annoying, and he even got the Zoroark. Wow. Okay, we should be okay. At least he's not knocking us out. As long as he doesn't have an energy to respond with. Should be okay. This is kind of intense, I'm not gonna lie. I think we'll hit that Lele. Do we do Karen now, or do we wait a turn? I think I'll wait a turn. He still has 1 Sycamore left in the deck. I mean, we can even do Plea, force those 2 back in his hand, but that would make no sense. We get knocked out. We need to kill the Zoroark here and hope he doesn't have that last DCE. Alright, come on, Decidueye. Yes! Okay, 2 Decidueyes makes this a little easier to win. As long... Okay, if he has an energy here, this is going to be a little annoying and it's going to be a little troublesome. Okay, there's his last Sycamore, so we can Karen him next turn. We can hit him with a Karen. Please whip that DCE. No, he hit it. What a jerk. Too bad he put on the Pokemon that's not going to do much damage, though. And he has burn those unknowns. Burn them. Alright, now I guess we Karen him. We can just attach to the thing. That's fine. We're basically in the clear now, thanks to Karen. So we'll do this. Actually, no, we can get another Sylveon in play. What am I saying? If we want, we can even do Sharp Blade Quill for 40. But it's not a big deal. We'll do this. And I guess we'll double Feather Arrow the Vespiquen. Might as well. Let's try and knock it out. Doesn't matter. He's not going to be able to get any DCs back once we knock this thing out. Which is good. I feel so bad, but Karen out of nowhere. My opponent's like, what just happened? He does still get his unknowns back. He still gets his Lele, gets his Shaymin back, but his Vespiquen, that was his last DC too. He's going to rely on that Vespiquen attacking me, which I'm fine with. I am fine with that. And this gives me the ability to do the Sylveon that I need. There we go. We're going to need to get another DC though. This isn't over yet. But I think we'll get the DC in our hand anyways. So, we'll do Magical Ribbon here. Actually, we'll just get Rowlet, Dartrix, and Decidueye. Yeah, it's fine. He's not going to be able to knock me out. He's out of Sycamores. He might have an N. Probably does. He hasn't played one yet, so he probably has an N, but that's fine. We still have Magical Ribbon. We'll just get another lineup of Rowlet and Decidueye. Once we triple Decidueye, energy isn't really a big deal. Actually, he needs to take one more prize, though. But again, he wasted his DC on Vespiquen. Lysandre on Decidueye. Okay, I'm fine with that. He's probably gonna... I don't know, he can't end me. He already Lysandred. He can't do much damage. Yeah, Be Revenge for 40 thanks to Flareon. And okay, I almost feel bad for him, but I don't. He literally can't attack me anymore because we could just do this. He can't stall me either. There's no way he can attack anymore, so we can just drop down you. And we knocked out his Vespiquen, and he's completely out of DCs now unless he plays one Hex Maniac in his deck. That's the only other way he can get his DCs back. Unless he's lost his special charge. A Rainbow Energy. I guess we'll do Hollow Hunt then. Guess we'll do Hollow Hunt. Maybe we'll get knocked out, who knows, but we should be okay. We'll get back 2 DCEs for sure. And we'll get back Lysandre too, so we can win the game next turn. Seems good. Maybe I was thinking of getting back Karen too, but should be okay. As long as this dude doesn't have a Hex Maniac. But he's out of Verse Seeker, so he can't get back his Sycamores. He's out of DC. There's like nothing he can do to win the game. He can't attack unless this dude teched in Dark Energy. There's nothing. Yeah, and he concedes. Oh, the deck is so troll. I love it. Alright, sweet. But I think that'll wrap up the games that I got with the deck, and I'll show you guys the stream game at this end of the video. But yeah, you can see how powerful this deck can be. Oh, we almost got the 200 coins. I wouldn't buy a pack, because I'm saving up my coins for something. But nonetheless, that was still pretty good. We showed off how deadly this deck can actually be. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed, make sure to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to my PTCGO content. I'll probably do my outro now, because at the end of the video, I'm going to show you guys a game I got on stream against Garbodor Drampa. There's a bit of rage involved, because I literally kept playing on my stream the other day, and I kept running into Garb Drampa matchups, and I was getting like really heated and salty, because there was like five Garb Drampa matchups in a row. I was like, really, what are the odds? So, enjoy the rest of the gameplay, and yeah, I'll see you guys on the video. Subscribe to help me on the road to 2K subs, subscribe to watch more live streams, and yeah, sub to help me out, and peace out. See you guys later, and enjoy the gameplay for my last game. I recorded this game, so if I make a video, this part of this part of the stream could be in the video, I guess. Sure. Hey, another Garb deck. Yeah, deck that takes skill. When you showcase this deck, I'm gonna play it with my new fancy looking Flare Decidueyes. Yeah, those Flare Decidueyes look pretty cool. The Rainbow Rare I don't really like Rainbow Rares too much, but yeah, the Decidueyes do look pretty nice. Oh dog, I'm glad they did it. I have 3 Alolan Ninetales. Yeah, DJ, I love Alolan Ninetales. Dark Lord of the Dragons. Jack, you troll. Alright. This hand is okay. I might even just have to Olympia into Eevee. I don't know. If our other Sylveon's prize, then we actually can't do the Sylveon thing I wanted to do. Hey, okay, I'll take it. Not bad. I guess we'll have to Lele. I'll do Lele for Sycamore, I guess. Sure. Okay, our Sylveon's in the deck. Let's just check the deck really quickly. 3 Decidueyes, 3 Forests, 3 Sickas. Alright, we're okay. As long as this isn't Garb Drampa, we're okay. Sadly, he's playing Garb, though. You know, most people who play Garb, you know, aren't very good at this game. Just saying. Kappa. Alright, so we'll get the Sylveon here. I'm in the video. Yeah, DJ, you are. I mean, the chat's not on screen, because I can't sort that out yet. 250 HP going clutch. Yeah, that... Thankfully, our Decidueye live with 10 HP. It's all we needed. And I think we're going to have to Lele here. We're going to have to grab Sicka. The fact that you started with Shaymin probably means that I'm safe to just do Sycamore. We're not losing that many items. We've only lost 1 so far. As long as... If we can plume him this turn, I'll be happy. Nope. Okay. I think I'm going to hold on to this hand then. Yeah. I'm going to hold on to this hand for a bit. Garb takes skills. I don't know about that, Benji. Yo, CJJ, welcome stream. Yeah, the Rainbow Rare one looks ugly. Full art ones are nice. Yeah, the full art ones look really nice. Same with the full art Incineroar and Primarina. Troll hard, real hard. Yee. Garb takes skill. Troll hard and Toad real hard. My boy Toad. Seismitoad. I was actually watching Puka's video on like Seismitoad Slurpuff on the weekend. I don't know why, but you know, I was feeling nostalgic for some Puka videos. I was hoping he would Shaymin and then just suicide. Garb. Please, actually, maybe this isn't Garb. Maybe it's like Rayquaza. Maybe if I'm lucky, he's playing another Rayquaza deck. We do need to turn 1 item lock him, though, regardless. Or turn 2 item lock him. I think we can do it. I think I'm just going to go Ultra Ball for Gloom here. So that's fine. But yeah, Garb, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. The amount of Garb that I'm playing against, it's not healthy for people to play Garb. Fan club? Okay, I'm fine with that. I'm in the video now because you mentioned me. Oh, that's true, DJ. That's true. Depending if I'm going to put this in the video. I mean, I'm probably going to keep recording matches with this deck until I actually get a pretty good game and then I can maybe put at the end of the video. So you'll probably still be in the video regardless. Dark Fury, I play Garb and Trev. CJJ, why? That's even worse because that deck, like, controls... He plays Drampa. Like, why am I playing against Garb? Like, if you play Garb, delete your Pokemon account, please. I'm kidding. I'm just kidding, guys. But I'm actually not. Garb, Trev, yeah, like, any Garb deck is annoying because it's like, Garb is just so stupid. Whoever made Garb, I genuinely hope that, I guess, you lose your job. I don't know. I don't want to say something harsh. DJ Lapras versus Dragon fans. Yeah. LDF, I could probably help you out. Put chat on screen. It's okay, Benji. I don't really think I need it, to be honest with you. It may be cool, but I don't know. Oh, we targeted Plume, right? That's fine. So, a few more items are being played, but not a whole lot. Yeah, I'm gonna grab Gloom here. Okay, so, whoa! My game is very slow recently. What the heck's going on? My game's all slow now. Alright, we'll go Lele, and I guess we will get ourselves a good old Sycamore. And we're not playing that many items. We played technically 3 so far, but only 2 because, you know, I have the choice right now. CJJ out. Like, they really made the Trev grass type too. Yeah, like, even the grass type Trev honestly is better than the item lock. I agree, Dragon Garb. Yeah. Okay, ooh. Ooh. No supporter, I don't know what's going on there, but, this is good. This is good. I think we just take a knockout here, to be honest with you. And just put pressure on him. I know he has a DC in his hand, but then we can just Magical Ribbon out of it. Unless this is a DC. Nope. Alright, well at least we got the Vileplume down, which is good. No supporters though. Don't know what's going on there, but we're okay. We're okay. Oh, wait. I think I know why the game's... Oh, he actually brought out Lele. Delinquent? Okay. Let's get rid of those 3 then. Hopefully we can get a supporter. We need to get a Decidueye down. It's not good. Shaymin for 3. The Lele is putting quite a bit of damage on me. It is 2-shotting me too, which is kind of annoying. Sylveon, why do you suck? Why don't you do enough damage to 1-shot? Lele is a huge problem for Sylveon, I find. Alright, what do we top deck? Yes. Alright, and give me Dartrix and Decidueye. No! What? Okay, we have our own Lele, I guess that's fine. I mean, I could do Magical Ribbon, I guess, too. I guess we gotta put damage on him. We gotta keep putting pressure on him. Hit him for 140. If we had 2 Decidueyes, we actually knock him out, which is kind of awesome. It is a skill-intensive deck. Espeon and Mirror Match. Yeah, but yo, Roman, welcome stream. Oh, wait. Oh, it's up here more. I gotta read the chat more. Many of the most skilled players in the competitive scene played Garb in Seattle, so yeah. Yeah, you gotta expect that, Roman. Because everyone on this game plays Garb, especially with the new ladder, because it's such an easy deck to use. It's easy to get wins with. Decidueye / anything is harder to play than Garb anything. Yeah, like Decidueye I think takes a lot more skill, because you gotta be careful with what you choose to grab. Or maybe it's not Garb. I mean, 2 Drampas with Espeon? I don't know. We're gonna get knocked out. I think we just go Lele, knock him out, and then hope he doesn't knock him out with Drampa. We can end him to 4, hope he draws into items. That's our last Sylveon, though, until we can do Hollow Hunt. So we gotta watch out for that. We'll bring out our Plume. Unless we can get a Decidueye going. Doesn't look like it. I'll drop Shaymin, draw 2. Maybe we can get Decidueye here. Nope. Alright, we'll let him. Maybe I should put Force down. I forgot to do that. Why? Okay, thank you. That paid off. I was like, oh my god, we got to do Force Giant Plants, but it's all good. We got it anyways. Alright, thank the Lord. We're gonna... we gotta watch out for Derail. I gotta hope he didn't get an energy off of this N. He might still have a supporter. He hasn't played a single Sycamore N yet, which kind of scares me. Maybe I shouldn't have done that because it says a Berserk. I don't even care. Whatever. We'll just hit him with an energy drive for a knockout. Alright. Give me a Sycamore. I'll take it. That's not bad, actually. Alright, let's just hope he doesn't derail me here. He probably will, knowing my luck. Knowing my luck, he probably hit an energy. Sycamore. Yeah, of course. End of 4 with an item lock and playing into Sycamore. Anyone have a Smeargle they would trade for some Guardians Rising? Well, there you go. If anyone has a Smeargle, I think Guardians Rising Smeargle goes for quite a few packs. 8, I think Guardians Rising packs what it goes for. Hey, wow. Okay, we talked to Decidueye. Sadly, we're getting creamed by this Drampa though. The fact that we feather aired his bench isn't helping. I think we're just gonna have to build up a Decidueye then. As much as I would like to attack with Lele here, we're gonna get knocked out next turn. Nah, I guess we can attack with Lele instead. Sure, for now anyways. Just because Decidueye needs Rainbow to attack and Derail kind of shuts us down completely. Or Righteous Edge, whatever the attack is called. I don't know, who's man printed Drampa? Oh, the old one? Yeah, does it matter which one? Like the one from Call of Legends or Hercule Silver? Because I think they both go for the same price. I don't like old stuff. Legacy's a cool format. Oh, another Sycamore. This dude is not missing a beat. He's not missing a beat. Alright, how many items have I even played? 1 item, 2. Okay, we played 3 items, so Garb's only doing 60. He's going for a big wheel? Okay. Cool, I guess. An N would be great. Rainbow Energy, no thanks. I guess we're just gonna keep pounding him with Feather Arrow here. Maybe I should start hitting Shaymin soon. It's gonna Rainbow the Decidueye again, so I have 2 on it, and I'm gonna pass. I'll let him knock out my Lele. It's not a big deal. Either way, I could just Feather Arrow stall him for days if I wanted to. I like Legacy Lapras. I don't like Genesect Virizion. That's one of the most annoying decks to play against because it takes like no skill to play, but it's annoying. Well, it takes skill to play, but a lot of sweaties play it. I call them Genesect sweaties. The one thing I agree with Lapras for, you Feather Arrow the bench, you fool. I know, Jack. I screwed up for a sec. I screwed up. I didn't. That was a dumb move, I know, but it's all good. If I didn't do that, I think we'd actually be in a better spot. But we should be okay to maybe win this as long as our top decks don't screw us over. An N top deck would be amazing right now. Probably not gonna have. How many N's have we even played? 1, 2. I think we have 1 left in the deck. I think we have 1 left. Standard is life. Standard's pretty cool. Yo, yes. That changes everything. Okay, so we have to hit him once with Feather Arrow. And I think we Feather Arrow the... He might bring out Garb or Eevee. I don't want to hit the bench, I know, but I kind of have to. And we'll knock him out with Razor Leaf here. And then we need 1 more prize. And all we have to do is target that Eevee. He's probably going to get an Espeon down, though. Who knows? Oddish and Float. Not what I need. I'm looking for either an N or a Sycamore. Be nice. We're in a good spot, though. Not the end of the world. The fact that we got that DC is huge. I lost to a Genesect Virizion and Celebi Prime. Yeah, like, that deck is just annoying to play against. That's why I play a lot of Reshifusion in Legacy. I don't know how Legacy decks work, and getting that card is impossible, so Legacy sucks. Yeah, the Legacy cards are hard to get. Like, they are expensive, but it is a fun format, though. I mean, you don't have to use, like, a blinged out deck. That big wheel is huge, and the fact that I'm not drawing anything is also pretty huge. Might have to retreat into Lele, but then we can't keep stringing the attacks. How many DCs have we used? 2? So we have 1 left. I don't know where it is, though. Lysandre? Oh, is that game? Is that game? Nope, okay. Okay, what do we top deck? No more items. He could divide. Okay, how many double colors does he play? Because I think I'm just going to discard turn 2. He probably has one in his hand. I think we got to retreat. That's... Oh my god. Can we knock him out? Feather? Can. Alright, whatever. We can set him up for a knockout Feather next turn, unless he Hex Maniacs me. I'm willing to risk it. I'm also willing to risk he has the other Lysandre knock me out. So that's fine. We'll Razor Leaf him here and hope he doesn't have the knockout, I guess. Sure, I don't know. A little bit of a risky play. Maybe I should have... I don't know. I was thinking of Sky Returning, but again, if I missed the coin flip, I basically lose, so wouldn't have paid off. I don't like Themed Debris. Yeah, Legacy is fun because there's no OP cards. Yeah, I mean, Genesect's pretty OP. But yeah, I do like Legacy quite a bit. Leave me alone, my standard fetishes. Lapras. Yeah, Theme Deck sucks. Theme Deck's really unpredictable. Okay, does he have the win? He would need DCE and Lysandre. And then, okay, that confirms he doesn't have the win. It's not over yet, though. If we can get an energy here, we basically win. Unless he doesn't retreat. Oh, we hit it! Oh, yo! Oh my god. Wow. Okay, okay. Even against Garb, that went well. And oh, we almost got the daily challenge, too. Jeez. That was clutch. Even with that big wheel, he still didn't have enough cards to win. That's why Vileplume's nice. That win was pretty clutch, not gonna lie. And I will open up this chest. I'm still recording this, so this probably will go in my video at the end of the video. Or at the end of when I actually make a Sylveon video. That was pretty clutch. A Legacy Dragon Deck, try Garchomp Artelia. Interesting idea for expanded. Grandpa GX Chandelure from Guardians Rising and T-Plasma Chandelure. Plasma Chandelure can accelerate energy and puts damage counter down. Yeah. Yeah. I kind of wish it was for standard, though. Expanded's way too fast of a format. Expanded might be too quick. But we will open up this chest, which I think we got, right? Did we get it? Am I wrong? Did we not get it? I actually don't think we did. We didn't! What? Well, how close are we to getting it? Are you kidding me? What? Wow, we're 4... Okay, we're 4 prizes off. That's a rip. Alright, well. I think we're done with this deck.